All right, I'm going to show you something today that's really simple and actually really easy to do. And the great thing is it's free, which is something that we can all appreciate. And it's simply using email reminders to help you pay bills that it is that you need to pay. So you can use any email program. I happen to be using Rogers, but there's also Hotmail, there is Gmail, and a number of other accounts that you could be using. The great thing about using something like Rogers is that, again, it is web-based, therefore you can access it from any computer anywhere. So you're not hindered by the fact that you can only access it at home, which is one of the downsides of using a program such as, for example, Outlook. Outlook you can only access from the computer that it is actually loaded onto, which can be problematic at times. So what you want to do with Rogers, and I'll use Rogers as the example, is you simply want to use their calendar feature. And you can see on Rogers, very easy to find. It's the third tab over. And once you click on there, I've jumped ahead to November just because I don't have anything in there that will clutter up the rest of this screencast. So let's say, for example, you have a cell phone that a bill that needs to be paid and it's due on the first of each month. Well, I'm just simply going to click on the day that it's due, and I'm going to give it a title. So I'm going to give it a name and an action. So I want to pay my cell phone bill. The great thing about Rogers, I select an event type. It's not an appointment, obviously. It's a bill payment. So I'm going to select bill payment, due on the 1st. I get to choose the time. 12 p.m. is fine. I try to make sure that I choose times where I know I'm going to be online so that I will get the reminder. This part, the next two features I love. Is it repeating? Absolutely. We want this to come up. So I only need to do this once. We want it to come up every month. So it's only going to take me a few minutes to set this up, and then every month I'm going to get this reminder. No end date. And then down here for reminders, do I want a reminder? Yes, I do. I want a reminder, and you can choose the time, but for me, I want a reminder 6 hours before. That way, if it's 12 o'clock, by the time I log on, anytime in the morning, I'm going to see that reminder. Oh yeah, I got to remember, I got to pay my bill. And I want a reminder afterwards. And I'm going to do the reminder, let's say, 6 hours afterwards, so that when I'm checking my email later in the evening, if I still haven't paid it yet, I'm going to get a second reminder. It's an awesome feature, really easy to use, highly recommended. The only other thing that you want to make sure you do is, where do you want to get this particular email message coming to? I'm just going to have it come to my email address, and that is it. Literally takes probably about a minute to do, and then you will be able to do this for every single bill payment that you have to help ensure that you do not miss any of your payments, because as we already know, it kills your credit score, and that's exactly what we're looking at improving here. So great tip, use it wisely. Best of luck to you.